give a little update on what's going on. I'm going to start tonight with the Town of Highlands. Pat? Okay. Tell us what's going on up there, buddy.
We've been in the phase of kind of winding up projects in the last few months. First of all, it's down project that's winding up. Down project.
I see what you did there.
And even today, we had to lower it this week, lower the lake about 18 inches because we were putting in forms to do a final concrete pour. They got it in today, so our lake will be going back over the dam on Monday, hopefully, and everything will be normal. We'll continue to work on the water intake phase of that project into the next month. That'll be on the far side of the lake. Then we've had a wonderful launching of our new Chelsea Hutchinson Founders Park, which opened Memorial Day, and it's getting tremendous usage. And we are now in the process of working with what we call the Highlands Park Coalition. The transfer of property will start in phase 2 as soon as possible. Then our covered swimming pool that we've been talking about, it's been open now for several weeks. The contractor and the people that designed the system were in there in the last 2 days, making sure that it will open and close properly as we go into the winter months. So we've got our pool underway. We'd also like to take the opportunity to thank the county commission for all the cooperative activities that we have with the county. And one classic example is the school renovation of the high school component of Highlands. That's so needed. We appreciate that support. The sharing of the expense with SRO at the Highlands School, that's going to be a wonderful partnership with the county. We really appreciate that Commissioner Corbin just put on the agenda the continuation of supporting our recreation department. Again, that's something that is greatly needed and adds so much to all the county and town citizens on the plateau. And then we have the fire station on 64, the substation. And now we have the equipment there, and Jimmy Tate, Commissioner Tate, and all the county commissioners, we really appreciate your partnership in making sure that that's a reality, and those citizens out there that shipped in to provide that building for us. And also the new relationship with the fire district in Jackson County. That's going to really go a long way to even things out.
They better write a check, 50,000, then to give us the land.
There you go.
We are dedicating the substation on August 8th.
That's right.
You're all welcome.
Okay, good.
And you see that something? We'll have a pool grand opening on August 5th at noon. We're going to have hamburgers. Please come, and you can watch me in my Iron Man.
Speedo.
No, it's an Iron Man outfit. Swim.
Nobody should wear a suit. Nobody.
Nobody.
And then the other thing I'd like to thank Commissioner Bill. One of the things that was, I think, for all the municipal and county government in this area is the shockwave of what the legislature was considering the sales tax. And when we first heard that, we realized on our budget that was a potential huge hit, and it kind of put a damper on some ideas of planning and everything until we knew what was going to happen. That original proposal was off the table. We know it's still in play, but we appreciate Ronnie going to Raleigh all the time and getting you real skinny about what's going on and letting us know where we are on that. And it will continue, I guess, into the next short session. Who knows what will happen, but that's a important thing that we got to keep on top of. Other thing I wanted to say, it was real shocking news this past week that Mayor Ron D. Simone of Maggie Valley passed away. I went to his funeral mass on Monday in Waynesville, and it was really touching. And Senator Jim Davis did a eulogy, and it was just really a wonderful eulogy on all the things that Ron had done, especially with his family, but also his commitment to public service. And kind of was sobering to me to realize how involved people are in serving the public and all the initiatives that Ron had started in Maggie Valley, trying to get the economy to advance and improving the way government is provided. It was very important. And Senator Davis really excited that Ron, and I've been talking with Ron too just recently. He was a real leader in trying to improve broadband communications here in Western Carolina. And, you know, he was always championing that we need to be better connected for our citizens, education, and this whole economic region. So that was really important. And I'll segue in. We're looking in Highlands at the idea of providing that type of service too. We've been studying it. There might be some opportunities coming up that we can do a state-of-the-art fiber network for our citizens and our businesses. And I'll just say one thing, that is not just for one community. That's something that needs to really be done for the entire region of Western Carolina. And we've got to address broadband. You know, I'm on the Southwestern Commission with the county commissioners and all of your good folks, Bob from Franklin. And we talk about road building. We're only talking Corridor K. I'd like to say we need to have Corridor B, and that is a first-rate bandwidth system for this whole area. And coming back from Ron's funeral, I was over by Oak Ridge Baptist Church on, 441. Couldn't get much radio, but I got NPR, and there was a segment on there about the Western Carolina Railroad. At first, there was an exhibit up in Morris Hill right now, and it was about this railroad that was the first railroad built in Western Carolina after the Civil War. The terrain was so difficult and the cost were so much that private railroads didn't want to have anything to do with Western Carolina. But the legislature and everybody knew there was tremendous economic development advantages to having a railroad in this part of the state. State legislature funded the Western Carolina Railroad because no one else would, and it just opened this whole area up to a new era of prosperity and development. I think the broadband is the next step, the next railroad for this region. So Ron was very concerned about it, and I hope we'll all carry on those concerns that the mayor from Maggie Valley would do. Thank you.
Thanks, Pat. Ron was a very, very fine individual, and we're going to miss him. I used to sit with him everywhere we went to the league meetings. He was just so delightful.